All right, this week we're going to talk about third conjugation verbs. And just like most Latin nouns are third conjugation noun, most Latin verbs are third conjugation. Now, these verbs are different from the first two. If you look at first conjugation, remember this is something you should already have at some point in your chart book because in order to know how to conjugate it, you have to know which conjugation it's in. First conjugation ends in ARE. Sometimes you'll see a macron above the A, sometimes you will not, but everything that ends in ARE is first conjugation. Second conjugation ends in ERE with a macron always over that first E. And then third conjugation, if you notice, this is the new one, it has an ERE as well, but there's no macron over that E. And we call that a weak E. And the reason is second conjugation, you can picture it with a barbell on the top. He's strong, he can lift a barbell. Second conjugation. Third conjugation, no barbell because he's not strong enough. We call him the weak. We call it a weak E. Okay? This is and then this one's called a long, it has to do with pronunciation really, strong E. And the E of third is called a weak E. All right. Because third has a weak E, it loses its E because it's too weak to hold on to it and becomes an I or a U before the regular present tense ending. So again, you're going to see some patterns here. Once you learn the patterns of the ending, it becomes much easier to remember this chart. So let me show you. Circumdo, circumdare, circumdedi, circumdatum. It is first conjugation. It doesn't have a macron, but that's okay. It does have an ARE. Tenio, tenere, tenui, tentum. Second conjugation because it's got that strong E in it. And here we have third conjugation. Dico, dicere, dixi, dictum. It's again got the weak E, so the short E or the weak E, and this is how you conjugate. These are the endings here. You can see the third conjugation, present tense endings. I'm only going to teach you the present tense right now. It's the only one of the ones we know that is weird, okay? So it has the regular O, which you're used to, and then an I that turns into an I, is, it, imus, itis, unt. So if you look at those, I haven't highlighted, it's regular first conjugation endings with an I before some of them, the E turns to an I. Okay, so get out your chart book, go ahead and fill those endings out. And so it's only present tense, make sure you have that. And then what we're going to do is I'm going to show you how to conjugate and translate. All right, so normally, let me keep that up here for you. Normally, what you do is you come to the second principal part and take off the RE. And then actually what we're going to do is we're going to take off the ERE this time because remember, it gets replaced with another. The E goes away. The E's too weak. It goes away. And we have to replace it with another vowel. So take off the ERE just in the present tense. So normal, remember, this is still first person singular. So it can go in there just like a first person singular. Okay. Second person. So here's our stem. Our stem is GER for all of it. GER. And GER. Okay. And then we're going to add those new endings. So we've already got the O. Geris, gerit, gerimus, geritis, gerunt. And that's all. So it's normal. I wear. You wear. He, she, it wears. We wear. Y'all wear. And they wear. Now, what about imperfect and perfect? Okay, we're not going to talk about future because that's completely different. But imperfect, so if we have imperfect and perfect, the thing you need to remember is they're normal. They have no special endings. So if you had gerere for imperfect, we don't take off the whole ERE. We simply do what we've always done before, and we take off the E. So it would be geribam, Gierebas, right? Totally normal. Now, about perfect. So if we had perfect, we go to the third principal part. So I'm going to erase this here. If we had perfect, so Gessi is the third principal part. So this is perfect, right? We would take off normal ending, right? So Gessi, so E, isti, it. Okay, totally normal for perfect and imperfect. And then the only thing that's different so far that you know is the present tense. And that's it.